For the second month in a row, students across the nation took to the streets in a day of national walkouts to protest inaction from lawmakers to address the epidemic of gun violence in America. On Friday, April 20th, students from thousands of schools across the nation, from all 50 states, staged a second major protest against the continued inaction from lawmakers to address this important epidemic. Now, April 20th comes about a month after the historic youth-led March for Our Lives, which galvanized millions of participants across the nation. The date is also significant because it marks the 19th anniversary of the mass shooting at Columbine High School in 1999. As part of the protest, students were asked to wear orange, the emerging color of solidarity for the anti-gun violence movement, and to hold 1 minute of silence for all victims of gun violence, along with 13 seconds of silence, one for each of the victims at Columbine. Afterwards, local campuses are organizing speakers, voter registration campaigns, as well as other activities. Now, Manuel, as educators, we know that students have always been the keepers of strong opinions. But what do you make of this recent spike in youth organizing and movement politics? Are we witnessing the birth of a new force in American politics?
So I think this repeated action, I mean, there's the walkout, then there was the March for Our Lives, and now another walkout. I think that shows that this is something that isn't going to just go away. And, you know, when the Parkland shooting happened, I remember a lot of people posted on social media, and myself thinking, you know, we know the cycle. There's going to be outrage, and there's going to be thoughts and prayers, and there's going to be we need change, or this isn't the time, and then it's all going to fade away. And this is not fading away, so that's big credit to the student leaders who are really stepping up here. And for any of our viewers who are thinking, you know, they're walking out of class and look at these kids, what are they doing, this is dumb, this, that, whatever. I want you to think back to what you might have been doing during 420, during your teenage years, and question whether or not you were involved in any political movement at that time, or if you were taking 420 as a, let's say, a sick day. So, you know, I'm really proud of these students in this movement. I'm encouraged by it. I'm really looking forward to continued action on this front. And, you know, great job. I fully support it.
Yeah, what really stands out to me about this is the voter registration component of it, and the fact that they are not relenting. You know, you've seen, probably a lot of our audience has seen memes floating around on social media or articles floating around talking about in the very near future, millennials are going to outnumber and folks younger than millennials are going to outnumber baby boomers, right? And we know that historically young people don't participate as much as older folks. But with this level of engagement, we could see in pretty short order a pretty dramatic swing on some of these big intractable issues that we haven't seen movement on in really in a generation. So it's an exciting time. Really, really happy for these students.
Yeah, 100% agree with that.
So folks, make sure you check out our website. That's AOTAshow.com. Also make sure to like and follow us on Facebook as well as YouTube. We've got all kinds of great content for you there. So come check us out and weigh in.